Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. I'm Joey Moss with Bad Boy Gaming. I love doing mystery box openings. It's no lie, but this one's a little different. Usually I get a bunch of mystery boxes that have nothing but cards in them. Well, this time around, I got a mystery box. MTG mystery box, new Ultra Pro sleeves, playmats, deck boxes, minimum $100 value. That's the title. This is sold on eBay. It actually was an auction. Winning bid $55 was myself. There were 4 bids on it, which is kind of cool. Wasn't the only one bidding on this that thought it was interesting. Shipping was $19.95, so roughly $75 or $74.95. Seller's name is Rika. 437 positive feedback. That's pretty decent. There's just some basic plain images here. Some artwork from Magic the Gathering. Nothing like that really tells us much detail about what's inside of here until we get to the description. Now, I got to be honest, what really stood out for me in making a bid on this was that there's playmats. I mean, on my channel, I would love to have new backgrounds all the time, especially if it's at a decent price. When I saw 4 playmats and I just threw a bid up there and ended up winning, I got a little excited, to be honest. So I'm pretty pumped to see what's inside here. You are buying a mystery box of Magic the Gathering items, perfect for a game night. Minimum value of items in the box is $100. We're going to see about that. I'll be the judge of that, and so will all of you, if there's $100 in value in here. Your mystery box will contain guaranteed new sealed Ultra Pro, which is pretty cool that there are new sealed product in here. 4 new playmats, 4 new 80 count deck protector sleeves, 4 new deck boxes. That's legit. It says there's not to be any duplication, various sets, any style, etc., etc. Random selection. The remaining value of the mystery box will be made up of any but not necessarily all of the following items. There's going to be dice, cards, could be anything: foil, mythic, rare, uncommon, common, land, artifact, full art land. That'd be cool to get some full art lands. Fat pack, aka bundle box, and anything else Magic the Gathering related. Seller makes a promise here not to just add nonsense junk items like a whole bunch of basic land cards or tokens unless you add a note saying you request that. Everything I add will be something of value to a Magic the Gathering player. I am a player by nature, not a collector. I do want my customers to be happy. Feel free to contact me with any questions. All right, so this was one that was in auction. I think there's another one in auction right now. He just, I guess, auctions them. I only seen one other where he's selling one with a buy it now feature. It's a Walking Dead with sleeves. I'm not going to get too much into this one. I'll just show you a brief description, but that's it. So it's not like this guy has a ton of these things for sale. There's only like a couple out there. I was a winning bidder on this one at $55. Let's find out if it's worth it to actually spend $100 or $75 on this product. Good luck. I hope I can get even $50 of value out of one of these. If you're not subscribed to the channel and you do enjoy MTG mystery box openings, this is probably the #1 channel to tune into for anything mystery box openings or eBay. Let's see what we get. This is a big boy. This has to be a good almost 2.5 feet by about 1.5 feet, roughly. This is a big boy. I'm actually having to stand for this video because the box is so big. All right, let's get to opening this. Let's see. How do we go about this? Yes, right here. Now, I'm going to keep most of it off to the side once I open it, just so I can like pull out one thing at a time. And there's just not enough room on camera, honestly, to keep the whole thing in frame. So, good packaging. Good packaging. Don't ever cut that way, by the way. All right, let me just take this thing to town. Holy smokes. Yeah. There we go. Much better. Wow. So there's looking inside of that. You can see there are some crazy goodies here. All right, let's start pulling out. That's what he said. All right. First things first. Boosh! Ultra Pro Playmat. Made in the good old US of A. And it shows us what one's inside. All right, well, let's actually crack it open.
This is pretty neat. I've never done a video like this before, but as I said, I needed some new Playmats, so it's a good idea. And it looks like they're brand new. I don't see anything like that. Box is empty inside of there. Oh, that's kind of cool. That is pretty cool. That is really cool. Oh, it's got my homie right here. Oh, man. I'm glad I brought the camera back for this. Holy smokes. Get a load of that. Well, not too shabby. Now, Playmats do range in price from what? I'd say $10 all the way up to about... they can be really expensive. Some crazy, like, first-generation Playmats, like $1,000 in mint condition. But for the most part, I'm sure these people aren't going to include Playmats that are over, like, $30, $25, you know. That's my guess. Let's see, we got another one here. Sweet sauce. So, for the Playmat people in you, is it worth it for you to get one of these? Well, this is an idea of what they're going to put in here. Okay. I couldn't have gone wrong with this. I could not have gone wrong with this because I need to have a new background, like, constantly for my channel. So, for me, it definitely works. But if you like having a lot of different Playmats, yeah, this could be for you as well. Or you can, go in with a friend or something. I don't know. It's whatever. But I saw it, and I thought it looked like a pretty good deal. Again, I don't know these people at all. What happens to them, doesn't affect me at all. So I'm just giving an unbiased opinion on what I'm seeing here. Artwork-wise, I mean, yeah, they're pretty slick. I wonder if someone can name every single character that they see. I know I can't. There's no way I can name. Can you name every single character that we're seeing so far? Holy smokes. All right, let's get another one out. This one comes a little different. It's like all the different ages of the Ultra Pro mats. I wonder if anyone has any of these Playmats that's watching. Let's open this puppy up. A much different video than what I'm used to. I mean, quality, it is Ultra Pro. Ultra Pro is known to make pretty good stuff. They're sponsored with Wizards and all that. Oh, my God, look at this one. Oh, I have it upside down. Oh, my God, the colors on this one. Get a load of that. That is pretty sweet. That one really stands out. That one pops to me. Oh, my gosh. I'm loving that. And you got all these little spots here for your tokens and whatnot. Keep track of your life, whatever the case may be. I'm assuming that's for life, though. Love dragons. So this was a win for me right here. This was definitely a win right here for me. Get a load of that, man. It does have... Oh, not this one. This one's got the Ultra Pro. So this one's from 2011. I think most of them are dated. This one's 2016. And the bottom one's 2014. Some good behind-the-scene information, I suppose. And another one. Oh, my gosh. All right. Rolling her. Oh, there you go. Would this be... This is like Commander-wise, isn't it? I feel like it's geared towards command. I mean, they have this large area up here, which would, I would assume, be like a larger commander. Like that's your command zone, maybe? I don't know. I mean, because libraries usually don't... I mean, I usually put my library... I put it over here on the right. Library just rolls off the tongue faster, guys. I usually put my library over here on the right side, not the left. I wonder if people who are left-handed do the same thing. I don't know. I'm right-handed. What are you guys? Oh, I don't know. So that would be the command, I guess. Huh? Makes sense, right? I think. So how many Playmats did we get there so far? That's 1, 2, 3, 4 Playmats. Then we got deck box from Ultra Pro. I'm not sure the exact value on this. What do these go for? Between $5, $6? Anything inside of there? No? So there's the one we got here. It looks like it's big enough to hold, it's an Ultra Pro deck box. Nothing too spectacular about it, Pretty decent. I'll open up one of these. I think there's more in here. And we got this one as well. Pretty neat. Let's crack one open. Get a good little look. See what it's really all about. But even if these were like $5 a pop, Comes with this. Comes with a divider. Pretty nifty. There's your box, man. Looks like it could hold a whole commander deck, I believe, with sleeves. Yeah, maybe. Pretty close to it. I don't know about it, including any sideboard cards, but that is pretty sweet. That is pretty sweet. All right. So we got 2 of those so far. Ooh, hello, Sahili. Got 3 of these now. Pretty nifty. And they're all brand new in the packaging. I mean, these, what? Like, even at LGS, they go for, what, $5, $10 a pop? I would imagine between $5 and $10, I think. So let's just say 5 on the low end. So you got 5 plus 5 plus 5. That's $15 right there, just in deck boxes. What else we got? What else is this? Here's some sleeves. Why they don't do 100 is there's a really good reason. And this is not the people that sold us on eBay, but just companies alone. They always do 80 or they'll do 40. They'll never do they'll never do 100. I mean, if there is a company out there doing it, kudos on them, man. Because we all know, if you were to make like a commander deck, you need 100 sleeves at least, you know. And if you're trying to have some kind of sideboard or whatever the case may be, I don't even know if there are sideboards of commander. You would definitely want, to have a little bit more, 120 or whatever. But, and size for standard gaming cards. I guess with sideboard, it kind of makes sense. I guess it does make sense. If you're making a standard deck or modern deck, 60 cards plus 15 for your max sideboard, plus additional 5. I guess it kind of does make sense, but I don't feel like anyone really makes them geared like towards 100, or maybe 100. Maybe they do 120. I have to look into it. Let's feel the sleeves on these. Get a nice little feel on the sleeves. Oh, it's pretty slick. Pretty slick. You got the old little Ultra Pro stamp there. Can you see? Is the camera picking up? There you go. Sure thing. There's the focus. I like that. So yeah, and they're all nice, glossy, good stuff. The old slippery kind. That's pretty legit. Put this off to the side. So that right there, I would imagine, let's say, what, let's say $5 on that. So that's 20. Got some more of these. 66 millimeter by 91 millimeter. I believe the same. Yep, all Ultra Pro. So, I mean, I don't know if they're... I don't know how they came across these, you know. Sometimes, like, buyers can pick up, like, a crazy, like, wholesale bunch. Or it could be a game store closing. You know, that could be a thing also. But let's say $5 on that also. This is going on the low side. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And then plus, let's say, low side, $10 on a mat. 25, 35, 45, 55, 60. I'm already at $65 in value, and there's still more stuff in here. Got 80 of these bad boys. Standard. Oh, that's I have him too. Yeah, I do have him from Masters 25. What is his name? Oh, it's gonna kill me. I can't think of his name. What is his name? What is your name, my friend? He's smiling at me all cheesy, like, you don't know. Oh, man, what's his name? I can't think of it. So, yeah, I mean, that's already up to, like, $70. 75. So, already, just in that, right now, I already got my money back, I'd have to say. Just all that alone. What else? And this is on the low end, again. Pretty cool. That's 80. 80 buckaroos. I'm not taking them all out because I'm sure they all have the same feel and everything. It's got the acid-free, which is very important if you're playing a card game because it helps prevent damaging of the cards over time and whatnot. I've heard some bad stories, cards sticking. We got 80. 85. There you go. There's my homie. 85 with the Gideon. Pretty sweet. Yeah, these are all legit, man. All sealed, factory sealed. I don't see anything wrong with them. No dings, no dongs, no dinglings, whatever. That's 85. What is this? Oh, golden sleeves. We got a nice little gold deck with the little Velcro on there. It's pretty cool. Ultrapro.com. There you go. What do these feel like? That's a good question. What do these golden sleeves feel like? It's legit. I don't know how many are in here. I would hope at least 60, but you never know. That's kind of cool. It's a golden deck box. That's pretty neat. Oh, look at that. All right. So, I mean, that's like $90 in value, I'm assuming, roughly. I mean, at least, if this is all the low end, I mean, you could probably tack on a few bucks. Really. Is this the second one of these? So, they're like 95. Let's just call it 100 right now. Holy smokes. Ultra Pro again. So we're at already $100 value. Paid, it was like $74 and some change. I just put 75 in the thumbnail. And then what is this? Some old deck box of Chandra from way back in the day. I'm assuming like tokens or something. Or, ooh, there's dice in here. That's cool. All right. Comes with, oh. Does anyone use these kind of dice? I don't. Is that just me? I don't use these kind that often. Like, I mean, I always play with the D20s or the spin downs, whatever you guys want to call them. Argue in the comments what they're called. This is a 12-sided die. I do like finding like odd-sided dice. Like a 12-sided die, that's obviously it's an even number. It's not odd, but you don't see 12 every single day. This one you don't see every day. But this is another one I don't know. I don't use these ones that much. What is this? 10-sided? I see the top is 9. Is it a 9-sided die? Really? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10-sided die with a 0. I was about to say 9-sided die would be really, really odd. Sorry about the focus. There we go. And then we got these little guys over here too. That's an odd, like looking D20 or yeah. Why isn't the focus on? There we go. Focus is kind of getting crazy. That's a good one too. Very different though. Not like your normal unique. I'd rather play with a magic one, just my own opinion. So that all came inside of this box. You could add like another, I guess, $1 for all the dice there. So 101 bucks. What is all this? Well, we got some commons and whatnot. Cartouche of Ambition. See if anything good is in here. A whole lot of black. I mean, it's pretty neat. They give you something to play with too, I suppose. This is from the 10th edition. That's I can't think of everything. Oh, so many cards. Ooh, it's a little more rarer there. That's set. 10th edition. Some of these are back in the day. I would doubt they'd put much value in here. I mean, they're just commons, you know, probably like filler uppers and whatnot. They probably got a lot of stuff they're just maybe getting rid of, I would assume. Really cool, though. I mean, if I was a brand new player, Grape Shot's in here. Look at that. That's pretty cool. If I was a brand new player, I would love to have this. I mean, not even a brand new player. I'm loving what I'm seeing right now. That's an uncommon right there. Familiar's Roost, pretty cool. Even as a player that's played for a long time, I think this is pretty neat. And then all the way back to Urza's Legacy. I can't think of every single set name. Forgive me, guys. Forgive me, for I'm not a mathematician. Yeah, I just don't know every single set name. That's Dragon's Maze, though. The Unstable Mutation. The old reprinter. And that purple symbol. Who remembers that? What set is that? Broken Ambitions. Wow. I like the range. The range is ridiculous here. Ever since Pilgrim's cool card. Phyrexia. New Phyrexia. Wow. The Blight Mamba. That's a pretty cool card. I use that in my turn 2 Win Infect deck. It's pretty neat. Well, I got to be honest with you. I am glad I purchased these. I don't know how many they have of these available, other than that one thing I saw, the Walking Dead thing. But I mean, we got some foils here. If they were to do something like this again, I mean, I'm just saying I would purchase it. The value's here, especially if you're going to put what is in here to use. You know, definitely. If you're going to put what's inside of this to use, you know, or even like for a game night, you know, just to have all this stuff at your house. So, hey, all right, guys, game night at my place. You know, you don't got to worry about bringing your mats or whatever. Sinister, what the heck? That's pretty cool. Sinister Sabotage. That's definitely legit. These are all foils, too. Every single one of these are foils. That promo, Sinister Sabotage, is really cool. Remorseful Punishment, legit. I mean, it's probably worth like a quarter, but still, you know, pretty neat. Or just having some stuff, you know, trying to get the kid into Magic, you know, your son or daughter. Have them start playing Dust of Moments. This is crazy. All this stuff from way back. Urza Saga, even. Stronghold. Destroy one tap creature. Portal. Second Age. Wow. Tempest. Mercedes Masquedes, whatever you call it. Wow, I don't know that set symbol. Wow, this is so nuts. I did not expect all these cards at the very bottom, though. They did cool. They did really cool. Tectonic Rift. Definitely, I would value this. I mean, I'm not done yet. I got to wait till I'm completely done. And, I mean, a lot of this is probably just bulk. I get it, you know, pennies on the card. That's the weirdest artwork. Get a load of that. And look at that little slippage there. That is redunculous. Yeah, this is really cool. Planar Void. But value's got to be pretty decent, though. I want to get all the way through it, though, before I'm done. If anything really pops out, you know. Mostly just uncommons and common, you know, bulk village, whatnot. But it's cool to see the old stuff. Look at that. A little snow. A little snowflake there, huh? A darker one. What symbol? What set is that? Is that from some special thing? I haven't seen that. I know I've seen the symbol before, but not like the set symbol like there. Like, I don't know. That's crazy. Really, really neato. Mortify, terrified, petrified. Great cards. That one just got reprinted recently, too. Sears Vision. Yeah, it's Urza on there. If I'm not mistaken. That's Urza on there. Wow. For anyone that's stuck around this long, man, this is pretty cool to check out. Ebony Tree Folk. Seen a lot of old stuff. I just normally would not. I would not see. Reviving Vapors. Pretty cool. Gotta love the old school artwork, man. So much appreciation for it. Fossil Find, Cinder Shade. Wow. Elder Mastery. Some of these the artwork on these I haven't even seen before. Look at this guy. Look at this old hag here. This Desecrate. Imagine that thing wrapped around. All right. Enough is all right. Stop it. Oh my gosh, that is just redunculous. Gift of the Deity. Cool artwork on these. Blightling. Gerard's Command. He decapitated Urza. Very bad man. Bad man, Gerard. Bad man. Frenzied Tilling. But still, they find a way for Urza to reappear. And I love that they did that. I just absolutely love that the Wizards did that. After everyone's like, he's never coming back. He was decapitated by Gerard. You'll never see him again. Mercy. And he's back. Sylvan Basilisk. Regeneration. That's cool. They actually have the regeneration card for 2, enchant creature, and for 1, regenerate enchanted creature. Do as many times as you want. You just can't kill him unless he's exiled. Amazing. lot of cards here. A lot of pretty decent ones. Look at that. The old flipperoo. Pretty neat. Spike Rogue. Ain't that worth something? Aren't these spikes? I remember when spikes were a thing. They got to bring back spikes. Honestly, I hated playing with them back in the day when Exodus was around. I was not a huge fan of playing with the spikes. I loved the artwork on them. I thought they were cool. Even my friends didn't really play with them that much either, but we just thought they were neat cards. Phantom Worm. I'm sure someone's out there like, I had the best spike deck in the world. Riftmarked Knight. The Leadership. Cool. Oh, man. Got stuff Howler. And the Odes Shepherd. Mizia Meddler. There's a rare right there. Pretty cool. It's got flash on him. So 1/4. Vidalcan Wizard. And Harbinger of the Tides. Groven the Guildless. I have no idea the value on some of these, you know. I mean, I would assume the majority is bulk. Arbiter of the Ideal. Pretty cool. Living Lore. Oh, yes. Cephalian Vendu. I think I've seen that one before. Recently, too. Denizen of the Deep. 11-11. What a monster. Can barely make out what's going on there. There's something going on there. That is crazy. Oh, the old Wizardrix. Ugh. 6/6 for 7. And that was considered good back then. The old Jin. ×2. 9th edition and 10th. Domestication. That's cool. From M14. Conjured Currency. Really neat, man. Battle Squadron. Hello. Crag. Sauron. Oh, that thing. Get a load of that. That's a face a mother could only love, huh? Fickle Efreet. 5 deuce. Whenever Fickle or Freed attacks or blocks, flip a coin at the end of combat. If you lose the flip, an opponent gains control of Fickle. Well, you're not very helpful, huh? Oath of Mages. Wow, that takes me way back with Exodus. That is gorgeous to look at. During each player's upkeep, if that player has less life than target opponent, he or she may have Oath of Mages deal 1 damage to that opponent. We're done killing this. Possessed Barbarian. God, what are these guys? Failing Manticore. 3/3. Wow. Shaman's Trance. There's so much stuff. Was not expecting any of this. There's a Saga. Ruby Leak. First strike, red spells you play. Cost red more to play. There you go. Can't wait to use that and lose. Right? Feedback. Man. Sorry. I mean, I'm going through them kind of quick. Excruciator. Oh my gosh. Damage that would be dealt by Excruciator can't be prevented. 7/7. Alright. You know, Hell Rider. Valley of Boulders. Man. Really, really neat seeing all these old cards. Really cool. Look at this guy. He could be like in a Disney movie or something. Or a Pixar film, huh? Get a load of him. Get a load of that, dude. Natural Emergence. That is sweet artwork. That is so cool. Overgrown Estate. Sacrifice a land, you gain 3 life. Wow. Mad Rush Cyclops. Storm Spirit. That's legit. Revel of the Fallen God. Try the Fates. Man, there's so many. I did... Duststalker. Destructive Flow. Again, this was a random purchase. That was it. It was an auction, and I won it. That was it. Pretty sweet deal. Bala, GED Thief. Steals the GED. Steals all the intelligence. The Mindraker. Man, Corpse Swift. Ancient Craving. You draw 3 cards and you lose 3 life. Not a bad deal, though. Not a bad deal. This guy. This guy. See him in your dreams. Priest of the Blood Rite. Legit. I don't know what it is about this card, but it just stands out to me. The Anthem. Master of the Unseen. Riders of Gavany. Wow. Very, very neat. Gerard, you keep haunting me. And there's the sword he probably used to decapitate Urza. Geist Honored Monk. Really, really neat. So, wow. Frontline Medic. There you go. Voidstone Gargoyle. Catapult Master. Very cool. Very, very cool indeed. Lantern Scout. Well, I remember using that in ally builds. All right, guys. There it is, man. That is all she wrote. I believe that's everything. Yes, that is everything. So, yeah, I appreciate you guys leaving a thumbs up. It just helps out the channel. And if there's something out there that you find interesting, that you've come across online, that you're like, I wonder if it's worth it to buy that, you know, leave it in the comments. Let me know. Don't leave a link and all that, but just, you know, tell me how to go, you know, what I can search for, what the website is, you know, and a few keywords, how I can find it. And I just might get it. All right, guys, appreciate you tuning in. Skadoosh yourself.